EA Sports coverage of the NFL on this fine afternoon.
Yo, we don't want to hear that shit, bro. We do not want to hear that shit, bro.
Today, after a crazy opening weekend, it's on week 2, and we've got a good one here between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Baltimore Ravens. Two teams here, each off to 1-0 starts as this one is underway on EA Sports. Fields this way up at the 17. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Hey, yo, you ready for this action? You ready for this action, Jackson? You ready for this action, Jackson? Don't come around with that weak shit, boy, I'm telling you. Don't come around here with that weak shit, boy, I'm telling you.
And wasting no time, Corral going to the air. That swung out wide to Harris. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Now a first carry for their fullback. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, after that pickup of a 1st down, I think some of the defensive guys are going to be looking over their coordinator and saying that was not in the scouting report. That went against every tendency most teams have. You don't usually hand the ball to your big guy in that situation. Sometimes you catch them by surprise.
First carry for Najee Harris. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Damn, yo. That shit's
run there 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. Well, this defense for the Ravens, terrific last week in the season opening victory.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Again to the fullback on the dive. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Let's face it, you always want a team full of guys who can get you 1st downs and big plays of all styles. But you've got to have a big man. You can just turn and hand it to, and he can be dependable in picking up 1st downs.
That fucking trash-ass defense. Look at that stupid shit.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris.
Yeah, I'm going into you. Not away. I'm going straight into you. Let's go.
It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
Fucking doing that shit.
1st down, and they go back to Harris. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Corral looking to throw.
What a
Here he lost the football. Ravens have got it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
What part of it went empty set there? No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
after the fumble recovery, it's Jackson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Again, Jackson will keep it. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Jackson from the shotgun. Looking left side, and it's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Still leaves him with 4th and short. Any chance you go for it?
It's definitely in the back of my mind. In fact, I've discussed it with my staff all week long, different situations that I may want to go for it.
Oh, I missed it, bump. Oh, he got it. Damn. What the fuck was my nigga doing?
Ravens touchdown. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in at the goal line. The lane opens here. He's past the 30.
Ah, fucker.
Been able to return this one all the way out to the other side of the field across the 50.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Chill, bro. Chill. I'm good.
Corral sets up play action.
Why'd I throw to him? Because I fucking using my shit. That's why I threw it to him.
And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a 1st down.
That's a bad fucking throw.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
What the fuck are you doing, boy?
Harris running straight ahead. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. 2nd down coming up. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to be down close to a 1st down at the Ravens 26. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the 1st here. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Get the fuck off, man.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
All right, bet. Manning up.
They hand this off to Harris.
Get the fuck off of him. Get off of him. Get off of him, bum. He's a bum. Yeah, call timeout because you know I'm coming back to it. You know I'm coming back to it. Bum. Let's go.
They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. They'll try to run with Harris. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. They'll try and run with Harris. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown,
that weak-ass fucking defense. I'm about to run it down your fucking throat all game.
His first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point put through by Boswell. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice, but at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You may also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Now it's Jackson. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. 7-7, our score after 1. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And good running there as he'll take this all the way up to midfield. 10 more there and another first down. The Ravens at 1-0 on the year following the win in week 1. And they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep, and he is going to lose yardage here.
Not over here.
This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running it. These wide receivers, a lot of them, they run like running backs with the ball in their hands.
Ah, man.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 27-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
Smoked, bro. Nigga got smoked. Come on, bro. What you doing? This nigga got fucking smoked.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 27. Hands it off out of the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. To throw is Jackson.
Look at that. Fucking
Back
out,
in the
out,
end zone.
out.
Could
He's
he
out,
get
he's
his
out,
feet
he's out.
down?
That was a good play, though.
No, it's
That was
incomplete.
definitely a good run.
They're going for a
That.
receiver there.
Definitely.
Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Look at that bullshit. What are you doing, bro? Why are you all the way back there, my G?
But it's incomplete.
Why are you all the way back there,
Back-to-back
bro?
incompletions of what was once a nice drive.
That shit's
Stalled
outrageous.
out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the fourth down.
They'll try and throw for it with Jackson.
Why? Yo, I straight. That was all my fucking bum ass nigga threw it right to me, and I fucking.
For the touchdown. And the Ravens' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
Use the arrow.
Tucker able to connect on the
Fucking
extra
trash
point.
ass nigga
And that
threw it
makes
right
the
to me,
score
dog.
14-7.
Fuck me,
Tucker
bro.
now to kick it
God
away
damn it.
following the touchdown.
This nigga's so garbage. He threw it right to me, and I fucking let him get a touchdown. What a
Austin
fucking
elects to bring this out of the end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
Yo, pick a play, man. Don't be watching the YouTube channel, man. Let's go.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Now I'm stuck.
So remember, Charles, last time they were out here, they scored. But
Stuck, bro.
They just
I can't
saw
do
the
nothing.
opposition score, and they're trailing right now,
go.
so they're trying to keep pace here. They need a touchdown
Change the
drive.
shit up a
Well,
little
if
bit.
you're a fan of offense, you're loving this. But if you're a fan of defense, this is tough to watch. And it's also tough to keep that up when you just watch your opponent march down the field on a scoring drive that lasts into double-digit snaps. You need a score here, not just to follow the momentum from your last drive, but put the onus back on your opponent. And that's what they're doing right now, swapping that onus back and forth.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
What I love about watching the passing game nowadays is that the one-dimensional receiver is really starting to leave the game. You've got to be able to do it all. Of course, you got to run fast. Of course, you got to catch the ball. But route running savvy and toughness.
Come on, come with it, nigga. Come on, don't fucking run away from the action. Come to me, nigga. Click on the fucking on the defender, bro. Don't be scared.
7 yards rushing for him.
Run right to you, my nigga. Let's go.
This first half. So they
Little
go
nigga.
pass, now they go run,
little guys,
and
get 'em
2
on the
plays
ground.
resulting in really nice pickups.
Certainly sounds like a 50-50 deal, doesn't it? Sounds like great balance. Well, you know what all those coaches have told us over the years, Brandon, that balance is? It means doing what you want to, when you want to. That play calling is working very well for them right now.
Here's Corral on first down.
You thought you had him. You thought you had him. You thought you had him.
And he's going to be taken
Nah.
down just shy of the 35.
Sorry, my friend.
Well, it certainly doesn't matter if it's been through the air like on this play or on the ground. I don't know what's going on with this defense. In a sense, they've been AWOL on this drive so far. They've
been AWOL all season. What are you talking about? That defense been AWOL all season. There ain't no fucking defense
So
over there.
in Raven territory now,
Oh,
here's a
nice.
first and
Got no
10
fucking defense.
at the 36.
Use it a safety. Yup. Blitz. Do your little blitz. 1-2. Yup.
On the give, this is Harris. And this play will be blown up. He'll
Michael
lose
Pierce
yardage
injured.
back
Oh,
at the
that's a
38.
big injury right there.
An
That's a
interesting
big
and
injury
intriguing
right there.
decision there
You needed
defensively
him.
because they kept extra DBs on the field.
You needed
despite
him.
seeing the multiple tight end look
That
that
is a
came
big
out for the
injury, my
offense.
man.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case
You
was.
needed him.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
Get off him. Get off. Wow,
And
one
he'll be taken
fucking.
down at the 30,
How do you not break that, bro?
Got to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down. They run again with Harris. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line.
Lost yardage on that?
So the record, and it brings up 4.
His size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
He's gonna blitz, play man, do some shit like that. Got something for that ass. Got something for that ass. Cover two. Cover two.
Fourth down. Here's Corral.
Look at this.
And it's
What kind of throw is that, bro? When you gotta throw over his fucking head when you do that.
Steelers try it, but they come up empty on fourth down. And the Ravens are going to get the football back.
No surprise, they try to throw the ball on fourth down, but it gets batted down. They don't pick it up.
Well, a little football 101. When you're going toward that quarterback, you see he's going to start to throw. Get your hands up,
Get your hands up, affect the play, and then everyone get your hands up. When the ball gets to the receiver, moment of truth, knock it away.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past.
Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
There's your current NFL record holder, T.J. Watt, doing what he does best, terrorizing quarterbacks.
Well, that's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, adds a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20.
Drop the ball, bro.
He'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down. This offense so far on third down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. From midfield now, here's Jackson.
Yo, again, bro?
Looking left
fucking
side,
again.
it's complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. 50 yards.
And the Ravens go up by 2 touchdowns.
Now Tucker to add the PAT. It's good, and it is now 21-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's another carry for Harris. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
First down. Here's Corral with it.
That is caught inside the 5. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This is first and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
Throw left side, hauled in by Pickens.
And in for the Steelers, touchdown.
George Pickens
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Steelers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Boswell good with the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
4 seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. Fielded just outside the goal line.
The Ravens take over the first down at their own 8-yard line.
I guess I gotta play fucking prevent the whole fucking game for these stupid fucks to fucking.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here.
Kick a field goal, bro. Let's see if you kick a bend in the gym.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And a healthy gain of 8 here. They double their workspace out to the 16. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
This will be fielded inside the 5.
And he's able to get it across the 20 to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around. And
give me that fucking shit back, bum-ass nigga, throwing up fucking prayers. That's all you got, trash-ass nigga.
And the Steelers will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime,
run streaks. I'm just going to throw it up.
He wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game.
Ain't that fucking nice? You can run streaks all fucking day.
They'll start on the ground with Harris.
And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. They'll run again with Harris. And he'll only get a yard maybe 2 up to the 46.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Well, this is what we're going to do.
And defensively, Baltimore's in a dime look here on 3rd. On 3rd down, Corral.
What the fuck? What the
Into a
fuck?
double team, and it's intercepted.
This nigga was in front of him and then ended up behind him.
And the Ravens are going to take over
trash
once again
ass fucking
at their own
guy.
25-yard line. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it.
Fuck
and
me.
His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Flush to his right.
Yeah, get rid of that fucking
And
ball,
seeing no
bro.
options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the 3rd quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon as his guys are able to extend their lead. Tucker with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Tucker now to kick it away following
Straight
the touchdown.
fucking garbage. That's who you are. Fucking garbage. Same
And
fucking
this'll be
faggot ass
a
nigga that keeps
touchback as
getting
that
fucking
sails
beat.
over the
How the
end
fuck
line.
is an X Factor corner getting beat by some nobody, bro? Makes no fucking sense to me, dog. Fucking crazy, dog. It really does.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next
Fucking dude is
drive.
trash, dog.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you.
Yo,
Interceptions
what the
result.
fuck
So,
was that?
Frankly, to me, it's all about how you
This
respond.
nigga's 20 fucking yards back and he gets to the ball before my man does. All right.
How you show
Perfect
your team
fucking
that you're
sense.
still with it, and how you continue to lead. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short.
20 fucking
I think
feet
they
back.
thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
On 2nd and 10, here's Corral.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. David Ojabo picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
That was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A real letdown defensively.
I'm
That
gonna throw
was
Kevin's.
3rd
That's not
and
gonna
a
throw
bundle,
fucking Kevin's.
but they
Throwing
allow
fucking
the
Kevin's
conversion.
in here. That's
And
what
that one hurts defensively. They force him into 3rd and long.
Throwing
have the
Kevin's, nigga. That's what
advantage,
he's doing.
yet
Let's
they
go.
give up the big
Come on.
play right
Let's
there.
go.
Yeah,
I need
their
to catch some
offense
more
was already
Kevin's.
warming up on the sideline, ready to come out. So much for that 3 and out. Corral lost it. The ball is out, and it's picked up by the Ravens. Past the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. The offense, they've had some sloppy moments. Sloppy there again on that one, and it could be the backbreaker.
From a defensive perspective, if the offense is going to be sloppy, you've got to take advantage of that.
Drop the ball. Every time I get hit, I'm just going to drop the fucking ball. This nigga's going to run around. All these other fucking quarterbacks going to run around the field and get hit 30 fucking times and not drop it.
Kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Game's so fucking trash, though.
Austin elects to bring this out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
What the fuck is my O-line doing, bro?
But this one is incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Work to do here to avoid falling to 1-1, but this is 1st and 10 right now. On first down, Corral. He's going to let this one go deep. And now another turnover as this one's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Well, still down quite a bit here, several scores, but yeah, at least that's a start, Charles, getting the interception here. And look, we're still in the third quarter, so this thing not done yet.
6-5, right?
You're right about that, Brandon. This defense,
6-5, and
they
he don't
haven't
jump.
quit on this game.
Right,
they
like
stayed with it and got an interception and handed the ball back to their offense. And what you wonder about is the team that just threw that interception, they've got to be careful about developing a sense of complacency and thinking this game is over.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. He rifles one that's intercepted. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Boy, a big play right there. I mean, a touchdown on this drive could have really put some separation on the scoreboard. Instead, it's the defense who scores. And, partner, we got a game again.
And we do have one because of what you just described. A defense that understood what was going on in this game and did something about it. They knew their offense needed some help. They just provided it. They're back in this one.
This one fielded at the 5. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Drop the fucking ball. Drop the fucking ball. You can get hit stick with a 90, fucking almost 90 hit power fucking linebacker, right? You don't drop it.
Sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more.
A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Yo, look at...
They find some open field here.
Yo.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
54 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Well, after an interception, last thing you want to do is bring it out, give the ball right back. They avoided that.
Yeah, you definitely do not want to do that. I remember in college I played with a really big-time player on defense. We ended up getting an interception as we passed the offense out. He said, if you don't take care of this football, you have to answer to me later. You definitely want to take care of it, pick up first downs.
You would think I didn't have 2 fucking X factors on my D-line, right?
At their pace, This is ball control
Again,
football.
one dude just blocking him. Just one guy. That's
Taking
all it
their
takes. One guy.
time and
One
making
guy.
it work.
That's it.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Now they'll run the option to the short sideline.
All right, just keep
And they'll get
bounce
him
off
down
tackles.
as he's
Yeah,
inside the
don't stop.
40.
Nothing.
A really nice
No
effort that
fumbles,
time.
nothing.
12 yards on the keeper, picking
that,
up the
right?
first.
I'll tell you, there is no antidote for speed, even at the quarterback position, as he keeps it himself and turns it into good yardage.
And it still takes time for a defender to react, even as quarterbacks carry the ball more and more in today's NFL. They're still a little bit in disbelief and realize, oh my goodness, he's running with the ball. He may be 8, 10, 12 yards downfield at that point.
And Jackson going to hold on to it again.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by Lewis Cine. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Now they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Linebacker Patrick Queen bringing him down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think the play gets made by the defensive front. Because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find
again.
Takes this to the 27, give him 4 yards. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Fakes the handoff here. Corral.
He'll buy some time right.
Able to find his man. It's Pickens.
And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far. Let's go.
Here's Corral on 1st down. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's 2nd down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Fakes the handoff. Now Corral to throw it.
Why did he get stuck right there, bro? What the fuck was that? Man, God.
You got to earn the right to rush the passer. They put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
What the? Yo!
Intercepted again. That's number 3. And the Ravens Dolphins will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether
fucking
you keep
garbage
playing
ass.
and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup. Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
I've seen this fine shit before.
Play action. It's Jackson.
And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down.
Despite the lead here in the 4th, they're still taking shots.
Not content to sit on this lead at all. And to me, it raises the question of what's right in this game nowadays. Do you sit on the ball and run it because you have enough of a lead? Or do you try and extend it because you always feel like the other team can come back?
Extend it. Have some fun.
Yeah, you see it. Oh, my Lord.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards. Prior to that, they were 2 for 2 on 4th down conversions in this ballgame. Now 3 for 3.
And you've got to figure their luck's got to run out at some point, doesn't it? I will just tell you from a defense's point of view, someone has to step forward on 4th down and make a play himself because they're just letting it happen to him right now.
Now Jackson on 1st down. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now it's Jackson. He's got a man. That's caught.
Do they not understand the fucking assignment, bro?
That one goes for 24
Fucking
yards.
stupid bitches, dog.
They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people pointed out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down.
Quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into it because they were there to help break that pass up.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
Go ahead, do the option. Go ahead, read option. Come this way. Come this way. I'm right here waiting for you. Go ahead, do it. Do it. Go ahead, I'm right here, buddy. Right here.
Now Jackson taps this forward jet sweep. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal.
You want to do it now? You want to do it now? You want to do it now?
To throw again is Jackson. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
One hallmark of good defenses, understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield.
See this shit? Yeah, I see this
now
shit.
Receiver in motion left.
Yeah, I see this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Partner, that one looked like it was over. I mean, they had control, had the football, and the defense had to make a play in order to keep them in the game. That's exactly what they did.
And now that door ajar, two-score game, so hold on here, not done in the fourth.
Check that shit out, huh? He finally fucking fumbled the ball, bro.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail by 2 scores in the fourth, and their defense did its job getting the fumble recovery. A time to see with this offense. That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
He's right in front of him, but he fucking gets the ball anyways. He's in front of him, but he still gets the fucking ball, bro.
Nearly a pick 6, but now they're so close, they are knocking on the door for a touchdown.
And I never want to get on any team for being aggressive because
as I'm using
what their makeup
look
is.
at. Right in front of him, ball's right there, but he gets the fucking ball. Fucking trash, bro. How does that make sense?
That interception almost cost him 6 points.
How does that make fucking sense, bro? It's fucking terrible. Niggas gave you the fucking game.
If they can stop a score.
On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. Now Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. Steps away to his left.
Oh my Lord, this nigga. This fucking game.
Lamar Jackson taking it in from a yard out. And the Ravens are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead. Tucker lead extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns in 21. Tucker down to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded right at the goal line. Oh, good return up past the 30. He's at the 40. 20. And he will score. Touchdown, Steelers. It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal.
And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And the Steelers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch.
Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck is he doing there? I'm not looking at the screen, bro. I'm literally looking.
Plays geared to them.
How do I not see the safety?
Look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
That was bad.
Corral to throw. Eluding the pressure right. His throw incomplete.
Yeah, 5 niggas on him. He still got over.
But we know this is definitely 4 down territory.
Yeah, that's how you cover him. I mean, he's a threat like that.
They want to try and get the first down
This
in 2
nigga got 5 niggas on
I
him,
think they
bro.
got to go
What's
and get it
going on?
right here, right
You
now.
see my plays? You can see my shit? Nah.
Corral.
It's a bum ass nigga, but I'm gonna go to you. Let's see if I can. Nah.
And that will be incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown. This gets
Blitz me, please. Blitz. This nigga is a bomb. I said blitz. He sucks ass cheeks. I said blitz.
Fourth down, here's Corral.
Merry Christmas, Kevin. Here you go.
They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Ravens get the football back and in great shape. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Oh, we blitzing. We know we're fucking blitzing.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. Wide open receiver complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. 23 yards on the play. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Jackson. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Ain't nothing like playing middle zone, right? Ain't nothing like playing the middle zone, right?
Tucker able to connect on the extra.
Nothing like picking up the guy coming into your zone, right? Nothing like picking up a motherfucking wide receiver coming into your fucking zone. Playing cover
Tucker
fucking
down
two.
to kick it away following the touchdown.
Nothing like it. Nothing fucking like it.
Taken at the goal line. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future.
Why?
And mentally,
Why throw the ball,
the
bro?
guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put
This is the part where nobody can just catch a ball. This is where nobody can catch a fucking ball. This is where the game decides that none of these fucking NFL fucking caliber receivers can catch a fucking ball. A little bit of brush on their backside, they drop it.
So they could use something here on 3rd down. 3rd and long, Corral.
Nice.
And now here's another
Good way to throw the ball.
interception.
Oh, what? Nice animation. Nice animation. I love it. Good way to throw the fucking ball.
Ravens are going to take possession of the football. Well, there's 2 sides to this
game is so
coin.
fucking
On one
good.
side,
Hey,
5
you guys have been talking about how
interceptions
good the
now
gameplay
so
is
far.
this year.
But,
Yo,
man, this defense,
fucking
they have
marvelous,
been
bro.
ball
This
hawking
gameplay is
and
marvelous.
impressive.
This gameplay is the
Charles,
best
let's
fucking
flip it
gameplay
back
I've
over.
ever seen in my
If you're
fucking life.
coaching a quarterback
NFL
that's
caliber
struggling
fucking receiver,
this
bro.
much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player, you have to know the situation.
And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds, right at the 3. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Flushed out right. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Jackson. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends. And understandably so, not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for the Ravens, it's a win here in their home opener as they move to 2-0. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, they'll fall to 1-1. And they'll be at home next week for a date with the Tennessee Titans.